Welcome to Learn to Live Stress-Free. This is Christine Wright with Dr. Robert Wright Jr. of www.stressfreenow.info.
Hi, this is Dr. Bob coming to you today from Helsinki, Finland. I want to talk to you today about the benefits of taking a vacation. I've met many people who brag about the fact that they haven't taken a vacation in over 5, 10, or 15 years. And although that might sound like something that's laudable, the statistics show that for most people, if you go those many years without taking a serious break, working 6, 7 days a week, working over 100 hours a week, that there's a serious price to pay with your body and with your health. And as the statistics are now showing, for example, many women are now emulating the same behaviors, especially entrepreneurial behaviors and rising in corporate ranks like men. So the statistics are showing that women 40 and under are starting to match men in some really horrible health categories like heart attacks, strokes, migraine headaches, high blood pressure, obesity, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so what I'm suggesting to you is that the idea of taking a break, although it goes against the grain of what many have been taught in our culture, it's actually helpful when you take a break, because it can actually not just give your body a rest, but it can result in boosts in your problem-solving capacity, as well as a boost in creativity, as well as boosting your health, because we are not built to be like a DC battery, which is on all the time. So think of it like this. You pull your car into the driveway and you don't turn it off. You go in your house. So your car is running and running and running and running and running and running. And so your car is a machine. And so the analogy would be your body is like your car. And so what happens if you don't turn your car off and it's just running and running and running and running? So one, anybody knows that the car is going to run out of gas. But let's say it didn't run out of gas. It would keep running and running and running and running and running. And so eventually the car may overheat, the car can spring a leak, and if it's in an enclosed area, the fumes from the carbon monoxide can cause problems. So what I'm suggesting to you, if you think of your body in that way, you wouldn't leave your car on when you come home and you park it. But that's what many of us are doing with our bodies. We come home at the end of the day, which is not really the end of the day, and we never turn our heads off. We never give our body a rest. Now, some people do things like try to numb themselves out by doing excessive amounts of drugs or alcohol. But as we know, addiction is a problem in our society. And so what I'm suggesting is that a vacation and taking a series of vacations or a series of mini vacations, however you want to do it, is a good idea, because it will boost your performance, it will help your healthy well-being, and it may prevent you from getting sick or getting some illness that you may not have gotten, or it may prevent you from making an avoidable mistake or having an avoidable accident. And we see that all the time, where people who are falling asleep while they're driving because they pushed it to the limit, went past the limit, out of bounds, and sometimes hit the wall, either stress burnout wall or a literal wall or a tree, and the tree doesn't move. So this is Dr. Bob coming to you today from Helsinki, Finland. wishing you well. And if you like what you hear on the Stress Free Now podcast series, consider subscribing and giving me a 5-star review or a thumbs up like. So from Helsinki, Finland, be safe and be well from stressfreenow.info.